Morning.
It's the way Singapore wakes up.
Wake up.
Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
Kiss 92's Big Show.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is from Career Agility International, Adrian Choo. Happy New Year, Adrian.
Happy New Year to you and all our listeners out there. Wow.
You are our first contributor of
Yes.
the year.
I hope everyone had a good celebration.
Yeah,
Did it
was
feel like
good
a Monday morning when you woke up today? Because it felt like a Monday
think
morning for us.
for us. Yeah.
I'm also lost in time because I have to remember it's a Thursday. I actually woke up this morning and I had to remember to come into the studio. It was like, oh, it's Thursday.
Yeah, nice short week. Tomorrow is already the weekend.
Yeah, I can tell you're in a little bit of a daze today, Adrian. So were you drinking a lot the past few days?
Well, not really.
Okay.
I think I've been binge watching. So lots of nice fun shows. I watched Squid Games too.
Did you watch the whole thing?
The last half hour yet.
Wait.
Right. Okay. How
So
was
what?
it?
The new season, you're almost done?
Almost done.
No way.
Okay, but
Yeah.
to be fair, as I told Shah just now, I sped run a little bit. Okay. But I've been
What do
watching.
you mean you spent? What
So
do
you
you
fast forward.
You speed run.
He fast forwards his
very-
shows.
He talks.
That's a terrible thing to do.
He talks too much.
Oh my
So I just
gosh.
fast forward to the games, the drama. Yeah.
Oh.
But it looks interesting, and I wouldn't want to spend 8 hours, 8 episodes, 7 episodes.
Seven
I
episodes.
quit
Seven.
after 15 minutes of episode 1.
I haven't even started on season 1.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. He's looking at me going,
It's
you mad or?
okay. No. I think, I
have
think season 1 was okay. Season 2 they tried a bit too hard, but I don't know. I'm waiting to see the ending if there's a twist ending, because I'm told there's going to be a season 3 and they want to build a Squid Game universe.
Yes.
Be careful what you expect then. You know, I mean, you might be disappointed. I don't know what the ending's
Season
like.
3 will be before the end of this year, 2025.
25. Wow,
Oh, wow.
okay, that's quick. I
Yep.
think they've already filmed it, if
I
I'm not
am
wrong.
quite sure
yeah.
they have.
Yeah, they've already filmed it, so it's post-production.
Okay, so career agility wise, what are we talking about today?
So we're going to talk about the new year ahead and what are some of the new skills we need to survive and thrive in 2025.
Okay.
It rhymes.
Well, we have a minute right now. Maybe you can tell us, give us an outline of this.
So what we're looking at is a year ahead that's going to be bumpy, as in every other year, because as things progress, I'm quite upbeat about 2025, the year ahead, because I think the economy is going to pick up somewhat. There'll be opportunities here, but there'll be threats as well. So we need to learn some career skills to see us through 2025. So one of the things we want to talk about first is about using the technology that's out there,
AI.
AI and other platforms, on how we can use that to improve our career, improve our work, and get promoted, and even thrive and enjoy the work we're doing. Because AI is either going to disrupt you, or you can use it to free up a lot of your time.
I was watching Subservience the other day. We'll talk about that on the Big Show TV, but it was about AI, and it's pretty scary.
Here's the Kid Leroy with Girls on Kiss 92.
So Subservience, I feel like it was on HBO, or Max, now that they call it Max, and it stars Megan Fox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everyone's like, okay,
wow.
I'll watch that.
She's still around.
She's still around.
Yeah,
yes.
face like porcelain.
She's
already.
still around. It's so pretty in the movie, though. And it's
She's
about,
pretty in this movie?
Yeah, it's about how humanoids come into our world, and she was basically a servant, a maid.
Oh.
You know, helping out in the house. So she cleans, she washes the dishes, she helps with the children, she helps put the kids to bed. And obviously, after a while, this android starts getting a mind of its own, right? And then she starts doing all sorts of stuff.
Wait, she's an android.
She's an android. She's the robot.
Is this on Netflix?
This is on Max.
Oh.
Yeah, she's an
Okay, I
android.
completely
Yeah.
missed out on this
And
one.
it's scary because, I mean, in the movie, you also see how these androids have taken over the construction world, you know, the medical world, and now the domestic worker world as well. And watching it, it makes you feel like it's not that far off.
Was she chosen to play this role because her face now looks like
It's possible.
she's
Plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
completely
possible.
plastic.
It could be.
Yeah, so she turns rogue.
She turns rogue.
Sounds like the plot for Megan. except
Yes,
it's a
it does.
it's a
Except
grown-up
this is a
version
grown-up version with like,
with a real Megan.
and like sexual scenes and
Is
all
this
that. so-
M18 or R21? Or?
It is. It is. There is nudity involved. They warn you at the start.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that much, but yeah, some.
Well, I'll just check it out today.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just to make sure the rating's right. Right.
I mean, now that you've mentioned it, I just want to see whether this movie is worth a watch.
It's worth a watch.
It is
okay.
worth a watch
I think
for you?
I think it was a fun, like, if you don't need to concentrate too much kind of movie. You know,
Subservient.
subservience.
Okay, yeah.
Subservience.
All right.
All right. Carry on. Adrian.
So we were talking about AI, and I've been using AI so much that it's actually a window that's open on my computer screen all day long right now.
How do you use it though?
So it's interesting because right now on my screen, I have two screens. In fact, I'm thinking of putting in a third one.
Okay.
Okay, on my screen, the email is always up on one. The browser is up on the other one, and I get my work done. It's half-half, right? And right now in the background, I have Claude.ai, CLAUDE.ai.
Is that your butler?
It sounds like it. Claude.
Yeah, Claude.
Claude. Could you
Well, we
come
were talking
over?
about Leslie or something this morning. Remember?
Just ask Layla.
Layla.
She's
right.
your AI travel.
Layla, Leslie.
It's amazing. So Claude answers better than ChatGPT, I believe.
Ooh,
actually. I like
Claude.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a lot friendlier and a lot more accurate.
Yeah. I've been using my AI on my WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, it's
Because-
amazing. It's
yeah.
as simple as
But
that.
what have
right?
you been using it? Like
You
how?
can ask anything. Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Anything at all.
ChatGPT is now integrated into WhatsApp. So you can they actually use ChatGPT now for the AI in your WhatsApp.
So instead of using Google to do my searches now, I just ask the AI directly.
oh.
You know, in the old days, what are the 4 things I want to renew my license or
Yeah.
something like that. Instead of asking Google and I need to read through information and process it, right? Right now I just ask, what do I need to do for this?
It's crazy,
How do I
right?
get there? And it answers me in a conversational style. It's a lot faster. And when it comes to work, especially when it comes to getting data or getting information, which can take a lot of time. If you ask the right
Yeah.
AI,
Yeah.
it cuts your time. But a big warning and caveat is you got to be careful because AI, especially ChatGPT, makes up stories for you.
Huh?
It makes up. If it doesn't know, it's like a naughty child.
I like it.
It's like if you tell them, can you do this, and they'll make up. So the other day, Yen and I were researching for a book, and we asked, can you summarize this book for me?
Yeah.
And it summarized. When I look at it, it was wrong. And it turns out that I almost call her a she. ChatGPT, made it up, and we said, no, that's not correct. Are you sure? She said, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Here's the actual one, and
Oh.
she made it up even again. And I said, that doesn't sound right. I said, I apologize. I have not read that book before. So ChatGPT, in computer terms, they call this hallucination.
Right?
So the AI hallucinates. So if you're using AI for your work, you got to be careful to make sure that it's not hallucinating.
But it's great for radio, though. Inaccurate stories become like entertainment for a music radio station. It's like back in the day when I used to subscribe to the National Enquirer. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to put out like weird stories from around the world.
Yeah.
You know, and ChatGPT, I guess.
You can
does
ask her
that.
to do that. You can just say, make up a story, and they will. And then
Yeah.
you can sort of guide it. You're like, okay, make it a bit scarier, make it funnier, make it more conversational.
Make it a rap in the form of Lin Manuel
and she will do that as well.
And then
Yeah.
the cool thing is, for creative stuff, ChatGPT is really good.
Okay, going back on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the PIE towards Tuas, after the Clementi Road exit, look out for a broken down vehicle. Also on the PIE, but this time in the opposite direction towards the airport after Pasir Laba, look out for a vehicle having some trouble there. If you spot anything at all, my number is 88550920.
Yeah, it can be your number.
It-
Why
it
not?
is my
It's
number.
your
You can
It's your
reach me,
number. It's
sure.
my number. It's Cheyenne's number. It's Shalini's number. It's not FD's number because he's not back. I can't believe he's not back at work. You know, this is the first time I've worked with him for so many years, right? And we've always been on air together
At the start of the year.
At the start of the year.
You sound like
This
you
is the
miss
first
him
time.
terribly.
I'm angry with him.
Oh, don't be.
I'm pissed off.
He had officially taken leave until Monday. I keep telling you.
He should have thunk about it.
He thunked hard.
Yes. He didn't think enough.
Okay. I'll
Anyway.
tell him how upset you are.
I'm very upset with him.
Alright.
I am so upset with him. I'm gonna punch him on Monday.
No. Oh, wow.
Okay, I feel like it lah.
I'll have my phone on
Because
recorder.
it's an old man, I better not. Anyway, okay, it's back to Adrian Choo from Korea Agility International, and we're talking about AI and ChatGPT just now.
Yeah, I think one of the key skills that we need to learn for 2025 is how to use AI to make your job better, how to be more efficient. And it's not just about asking ChatGPT for answers. I think there are other applications of AI. For instance, chatbots. You know, if you look at how easy it is now to build chatbots for your company, maybe it's a project that you could put your hand up and say, boss, I think if we could improve customer service if we put in a chatbot. How about I build something, or we look into it, and then just see where it goes. Pick up a new AI or technology skill, or even if we don't even need to talk about new technologies. Maybe perhaps your company is already using something like Salesforce.com or one of those customer relationship management softwares. Learn how to use it better, more effectively. So this year, like what Angel said, don't think about resolutions, think about intentions, right?
Intentions, yeah. And I mean, you guys at Korea Agility as well have moved towards AI with the launch of your Carol, right?
Coach Carol. CoachCarol.ai.
CoachCarol.ai. So it is already so integrated in our lives. I mean, you've got it with Siri, Glenn on your phone. I've got Gemini on my phone. We've got Chat GPTs on our phone. On our WhatsApp has AI enhanced chats as well. It's built in.
It's baked in already, right? It's built in already.
It's built in already. Yeah, it's
amazing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So we can't avoid it. So the best way is to learn how to use it properly.
Yeah, so for us, what we're doing, we're launching in March. CoachCarol.ai is going to have a chatbot function, chat function, where we've trained it to answer questions based on Yen and my knowledge and our approaches. So it was not an easy task to figure out.
I was going to ask, how hard was it?
You said you spent like years.
6 years, right?
No.
6 years building it, and the technology finally caught up with our vision. We had a vision for an AI career coach, but back in 2017 there was no such thing.
I love that.
I mean, who was even talking about AI back in 2017?
I was dreaming of it, but now we have.
I love how you said that. The
technology.
technology has caught up with their vision. They had it way back, right? That's very cool.
Sounds like the episode on Iron Man 2 where the father actually thought of the palladium, whatever, but back in the 60s they didn't have technology.
Didn't have.
And Tony Stark had to build it. Sorry, I'm an MCU fan. But what's interesting is pick up new skills, technology.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue to talk to Adrian on The Big Show TV. It's 8:18.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Phu Thien.
All right. So what other essential skills do you think we need for 2025?
Oh, I think this is very lacking in for a lot of people I meet. It's called storytelling. Okay, I mean, we are very good Singaporeans. We have studied well. We are very good at giving out the facts. But whether or not you can spin into a nice story that makes people understand, it's somewhat lacking. And you can look at emails being sent to each other once in a while. You look at it and you see, I don't understand what this person's telling me. What exactly? And the emails are so long and convoluted. And I think people need to learn how to communicate better.
So like narrating the proper message.
Yes, correct. Understand there's what's your intention, what do you want to put it in. This is something which, what's your action that's following up. Some people think the longer my email is, the more bombastic words I throw in there, it makes me sound smart. It doesn't.
So are there certain steps that someone who is listening right now should take to make sure that their information is communicated correctly? Like you were saying, like a 1, 2, 3. Do you have that?
Yeah. Basically, there's no hard and fast rule. The first thing is the subject matter should tell what the gist of it is.
Yeah. Before you even open it, you should kind of know what it is.
And I get very tickled whenever I see, I hope this email finds you well.
Yeah, I'm guilty of doing that. No, I'm like, oh, trust this finds you well. Trust you had a great weekend. But how else do you start?
think
Hey, how are you?
I think it's okay, but so that I trust this email finds you well. It's a throwback to the old days when you would mail a letter to.
It's old-fashioned.
Oh, very old-fashioned.
So
right?
what do you
It's
think?
old-fashioned.
What's the new thing now? What should we be opening with?
So, Angel, you're saying that that's what FD would do, is it?
No, I
Because-
also I'm guilty of it. I feel like it's a polite thing to say that, hey, literally, I hope this finds you well. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
But
trust it
you are
finds you-
old school.
I am old school, but
I
I'm trying.
realize she's quite old school.
But I'm trying to move away from that line. But I can't seem to find another line that will replace it.
I find that.
Hey.
it's- hey.
No, you can't just hey someone, especially if it's a
Yo.
client. Like, yeah, yo, bro,
Yo,
what's
bro.
up? No, cannot.
You never know. What.
No,
They might
cannot.
appreciate
No,
it.
no, no.
I'm all for being different.
But that's the thing. You won't know how they take it. You know what I mean? Because when something is written, it's very different from how you're saying
But
it.
that's the way, you see. You cannot show them that you're desperate. It's like, hey, you want or not?
You see,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
It's
when
like-
I'm reading it, I'll go like, hey, someone just hate me, man. I think that's so rude.
It's like, hey, I'm with the Gen Zers, okay? And this is the way they talk.
Oh, you know how they talk? Hi, hi.
That's fine as well. Hi is good.
Hi, hi. Hey, hey.
I like to open up to your question. I like to open up with something that's topical,
Okay.
situational.
Okay, so you're like,
if
dear
it's Monday-
angel. And then?
If so, it's like, I hope you. I trust you had
See?
a good weekend.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
also
that's
kind of the
opening
same,
it.
right?
It is. It is. So
Trust
I-
you're coming off a good weekend.
Yeah, I know. But I normally start off with Happy Monday or Happy Friday. I'm with 3 exclamation marks because I'm hyper that way. But
Okay,
that's my style.
Okay.
So
That's a nice way to start, actually.
Yeah, I always use exclamation marks very liberally because that's how I talk in real life anyway.
Right.
So you want it to come across in your written as well.
Yeah, correct. And I think it's just keep it to the point, and then end up with an ask or to do.
Call to action kind of
But
thing.
call to
things have changed, right? Things have evolved. I mean, if you're talking about like 10 years ago or whatever, you put an exclamation mark in your
Yeah.
email. That's rude. You know
No,
what I mean?
but
That's
good morning
angry.
is okay.
That's-
No, good morning is okay. Good morning.
All of
you
a
know what I
sudden
mean?
now suddenly you're not old-fashioned already.
No, I have done good morning as well. I've done happy Monday, happy Tuesday as well.
No question. How about emojis?
Okay.
No,
Can we put
emojis didn't
emojis
even
in
know.
email?
No.
Why not?
Hi, smiley, smiley,
No,
smiley.
no, no.
Well, I think, how
I
does
think
that
it
hurt
depends.
you?
No,
That's okay.
I
What?
think it depends on who you're sending it to. I feel like clients and colleagues are okay, friends
Wait,
are
they're going to
okay.
hold it against you? You put a smiley face
I don't know
emoji?
if they will take it as seriously. I'm not sure. Would you encourage your
I think if it's a formal email, no smiley face, no emojis,
no emojis at all?
yeah.
Not even a colon and a bracket.
I don't know. That's really out. I would extend to a colon and bracket, but I would
Okay,
not put
but not
actual
a
smiley,
smiley
face.
face,
Just
right.
to diffuse to show that I'm not serious about this. Just to show some emotion in the mail. I'm really against emojis. Among
Okay.
friends, I'm okay,
Yeah.
but sometimes you never know. It's safer to err on the side of caution and not do it.
You're talking in a
I think the
professional
standard
setting.
is Elon
Professional
Musk. lah.
setting.
Now I'm like with Elon Musk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Would Elon Musk be upset if someone sent him like an email or whatever with a smiley face emoji?
I don't think Elon Musk even has emotions, so no
He's a
using
robot.
You
emojis
see,
on
you're
his
putting
phone.
the man down
Yeah,
already.
nah, he's a humanoid. Trust me.
No, but I
he's-
think what I'm afraid of is it makes you seem very frivolous.
Yeah.
Like it's like signing off your business email XOXOXO. It's like just
you cannot use
inappropriate
it.
in a way. I'm also so fastidious over email communications. I don't even use like CUTMR. I spell it all out.
Oh,
Even in my-
see you tomorrow.
even my WhatsApp messages, you will be hard pressed to find any more messages to you with short forms like
Same.
TMR.
Yeah.
It's just I just find it's just extra few words.
Like I tell you, who's old-fashioned and just inflexible and
Cool.
FD.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. Why
He
did you
misses
even
Andy.
ask?
He misses
Like, I
Andy.
think so. The more he talks about him, the more I think he misses him.
yeah.
No?
I missed him on the 1st of
Yesterday.
January.
Okay, but
Was it
today,
yesterday?
no. Yeah,
Oh my
only
goodness.
yesterday.
Feels like it was like a couple of days ago. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so I feel like, people are just too old-fashioned, should just be removed. Especially if they're like, high up in the hierarchy.
Okay.
Because if not, you cannot move forward. What do you think?
I think it's a balance.
There are some old
Some are
people that can.
extremely old-fashioned
Yeah. And don't want to change.
and don't want to change.
Yeah. I know this individual who doesn't even have a smartphone. He doesn't want to use a smartphone. He's still using like a
Nokia
dumb
type.
phone. Yeah, Nokia type, and he's still doing fine. But once again, it depends on what you want to do with
His
your
mental
life.
health is probably a lot better than
I
everybody
think
else's.
so.
You know what
We
I
are
mean?
not talking about FD here.
No, FD has a smartphone. He doesn't use a dumb phone.
Just
yeah.
want to make it very clear we are not talking about FD here, just in case.
So I think storytelling is a good skill to have to be able to communicate better. One pro tip I can
You know who
suggest-
used to be a great storyteller?
FD. You see, no, we're not talking about FD.
But we are not talking about
No,
FD.
not at all. You're the only
Hey,
one
but
that's...
you're right. He does tell a very good story.
You know who's really upset right now? All the FD fans on KISS.
Oh, because he's not here.
Yeah, they're all complaining already, I'm sure. If I check with Shalini Susan, I'm sure all the FD fans are writing in right now and like
come back,
really
come
upset that FD is not on air with us.
I think so.
Oh, okay, we've got to go back on
We do.
the radio. Stand by. Traffic update.
Left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.
Kiss 92 traffic.
It is back to school day. All those kids should be safely in school. If you're on the roads heading to work on the AYE towards the MCE before the Buona Vista exit, an accident is causing a backup to the Clementi Avenue 2 exit. Avoid the rightmost lane. On the AYE towards Tuas after Alexandra Road's entrance, a vehicle's broken down. And on the ECP heading into the city right after the Fort Road exit, another vehicle has broken down. Wherever you are this Thursday morning, stay safe.
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Can I have a look at your water bottle, Adrian? For those of you who are seeing this on The Big Show TV, look at that. Don't you think this is a really nice pink?
It's a beautiful pink. It's a very pretty pink.
It's not our Kiss 92 pink, but I don't know what pink this is. But I was passing by an Hermes boutique the other day and I saw a pair of sandals.
That were that pink?
Yeah, which was that pink. They had this pink, they had black, and they had white.
Orange, I'm sure, as well.
And it was beautiful. So
Oh.
so nice. So I think I shall buy that.
The
for
Hermes with the
myself.
H on the front, the
Yeah.
leather ones. Yeah.
Really nice. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, I couldn't help myself.
Okay. I'm surprised
I
you didn't
love that
walk
pink.
straight in and buy them.
No, actually, they didn't have my size.
Oh, okay.
But gonna check in on them again. Anyway, welcome Adrian Choo from Korea Agility International. If you want to get in touch with Adrian or Yen, you can do so. info@koreaagility.org.
So we'd like to say good morning to some of our viewers on Facebook. Thanks so much for tuning in. Cindy's here, as well as Ashley and Rosemary and Michael. But there are a couple of... Ashley did have a question.
Oh, yes,
we're,
Ashley.
We're
Go
talking about storytelling, right? But Ashley is asking, storytelling or story spinning?
Well, I think story spinning is one thing. Spin means to take a piece of not so great news and spin it into a win or huge something that's totally different. But I'm referring to storytelling as in being able to tell a story that gets the message across. And it's difficult for many because we are so used to just fact-based messages or communications. So the message sometimes gets lost. So my recommendation is if you have a lot of information and you feel that you can't communicate it properly, ask ChatGPT.
Or Claude.
Or Claude, yeah.
You know what gets to me though? You know, you were talking about emojis, right? And whether it's appropriate to use them in emails. Cindy says one emoji is probably fine to cushion the harsh content if you're sending out
I
harsh
guess,
content that you wouldn't want to sound too seriously on someone or their actions generally. But again, emailing is best to be professional, to leave it professional. What I don't like these days is that you can react to an email now. Have you seen those?
You can do good.
So
What do
you
you
know
mean
how,
react to an
okay,
email?
so you know how someone sends you a message and then you put a little heart? That's a reaction to that person's message on
An
WhatsApp.
email?
No, say on WhatsApp.
Yeah, okay.
Right? You got the little hearts or smiley face or laughing or whatever, right? They allow you to do it on emails now. You can literally react to someone's email the way you react to someone's message on WhatsApp.
Oh.
Yeah, it says
And what's wrong with that?
I
It just makes it feel like it's a WhatsApp conversation.
Not really, because you get an email, a whole email coming in that just says so and so has reacted to your
I mean, if you're
email.
not happy, just put one brinjal down there.
Oh no.
Or some peaches.
You don't have to say anything, right? Just, okay, there you go.
I'll emoji you right back.
Okay.
Okay, so
But what do you think, Adrian? No. not for emails. lah.
Not brinjals especially.
Don't
Not
worry.
peaches. So, no.
Please don't do it.
No, terrible idea. But
So keep it professional.
keep it professional, and if you can't, you can always feed it through ChatGPT. You ask, can you rephrase this, or is this official enough? Can you say another way to rephrase it? And funny quick story. I was talking to one of we recently engaged UI designer, and he gave his report to us really professional sounding. He wasn't from Singapore. And it sounded really, really professional. I was so amazed when I zoomed and spoke to him. His English was
Far
really
from
bad.
that.
Yeah, it was really, really bad.
So he used
fed
AI.
He fed everything through ChatGPT's reports,
Okay.
which was really smart of him.
It's going to be a stupid question, but what's UI?
Oh,
User interface.
User interface
Oh,
designer.
okay.
No,
It's-
graphic designers. Sorry.
So it's
Alright.
for your website?
for my website.
Okay.
Let's continue to talk to Adrian on the Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Artemis with Fancy on Kiss 92.
But it is true, though. I feel like a lot of people are better over text and writing than they are in communicating verbally
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah. So I think that's why storytelling is important. Just to practice to get the message across in a way which you want it to get across. So I think that's really important.
And a good way is to actually read that email out loud as well and see how it sounds,
That's true.
coming out. And then it also improves your communication skills.
Yeah, and also don't send an email when you're angry. Otherwise, if someone pisses me off, and via email, I will normally take a walk
Yeah.
or even sleep over it before I respond.
Oh.
Because I've had bad experiences where I responded when I was angry.
That's
or-
what FD does. He sleeps when he's angry. That's what he said.
He sleeps.
He takes a
when he's
nap.
angry.
Yeah.
Once in a while, he'll just doze off here, no? So when he... No, I'm serious. You can ask the girls. So when he does that, I know he's angry with me.
Oh,
I think so.
yeah, because he says he takes a nap when he's angry.
You know how I will tell him
He
off
must be angry with
sometimes
you
and-
quite a bit then, because he
Yeah.
sleeps quite a bit.
Because I always tell him, look, I take as much as I give. So, look, if you're upset with me, then you give it back to me.
But
You
he
know what I
does-
mean? But no. What happens? He just closes his eyes.
Yeah, I give up. I'm going to take
That's
a nap.
his giving up.
You know, I've taken like a few photos while his eyes were closed. Really? You've seen me take, right?
I've seen-
these
oh,
photos.
yes.
It's like I'll just
Secret
very
camera.
sneakily, like, okay, just take a photo. And then guess what? I'll send it to the boss.
Oh my gosh. Now you know, FD. Good morning.
Now you know
FD is
why.
not watching us.
You never know.
Now you know
sure
why.
it's
Now he knows why he didn't get that raise for
Oh.
because you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think he did, actually.
Okay, so we've spoken about AI and we've spoken about telling stories. Not telling tales, obviously,
not
but
telling-
storytelling.
not spinning, yeah.
What else do we have for
think-
2025?
I think we need to learn to be a bit more resilient. The road ahead is going to be bumpy, and I think we all need to figure out how to go with the flow, roll with the punches, and just take things as they come and get more resilient.
You think 2025 will be harder than 2024?
Well, I think every year is going to be tougher than the next.
I agree.
Than the one before, you mean?
And the one before.
Really?
Sorry, the one before. And we just need to learn how to. But the good thing is we're also growing and getting smarter and getting more resilient. Hopefully, so that and it's part of growth.
Remember we were talking about the beta generation yesterday?
Which started
So
yesterday.
I told
yeah.
Angel, I said the beta generation, it's going to be so hard for them. Because as you just said, right, as the years go on, it's just going to get even harder and harder and harder.
But it's I feel it is not going to get harder. I feel it's for us it feels like it's getting harder for them, but they're born into it, so it's their reality.
Yeah, but can
know
you
what I mean?
imagine how brilliant you have to be in order for you to be employed? Because there are so many ways now for you
That
to
the news-
be
yeah.
brilliant
Yeah.
without being brilliant.
And there's so many like programs and AI
Exactly.
things that can do that job. Yeah.
So that's what I mean, the challenges that they face.
No,
you
that's
know?
true. Yeah.
And the saddest thing I saw over the holidays was this. I think it was the Channel News, CNBC or Channel News Asia feature. They interviewed local graduates.
Okay.
And they asked them whether or not they are hopeful for the future, and many of them said no.
Ooh.
They say it's tough. Competition is tough. Things are getting very expensive. It was a largely negative. A lot of them were from NUS, by the way, which is my alma mater. But a lot of them were quite discouraged and quite negative.
We can ask our Gen Z. Is it? You guys Z, is it?
Yeah.
Millennial, yeah. I keep forgetting. Are you?
I don't know who's more forgetful, you or FD?
No, FD. Are you guys? Do you guys think the future is bleak for you? Like in terms of earning money, going to buy a new house, a car, whatever it may be, to live life.
Not our girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Why?
In every way.
Why?
I just don't feel particularly positive towards the future. Don't really feel like things are going well. Climate change is really bad. Everyone is using so much AI and it's making climate change even worse.
This is
Right.
true as well. Yeah.
Inflation is really bad. Nobody's pay is going to be able to match
Yeah.
what is needed for the future. Generally do not feel positive about the future.
Dory, I'm here for the both of you.
Oh my goodness.
You know, what you girls are doing is a skill.
Yes.
Not everyone can do what
they
you're
do.
doing.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, when I started out as a radio DJ, I was only taking home $700 a month after deduction. But now,
I feel positive. I feel positive about myself and my own skills, but I don't feel positive about the global outlook of everything as a whole.
okay.
So you don't see us. You don't think things like owning a home, owning a car will be achievable for you guys.
Only at a much later stage, and I feel like there's expectations from the previous generations that we can do these things in the same time, but it's
Right.
not going to happen. And a lot of
Okay.
these things shouldn't be happening anyway. Like I feel like I don't want to be owning a car or something like that when things are this bad or yeah.
Have extra burden. Yeah.
Okay, easy. Just marry a rich partner.
Yeah, that's true. Like billionaire.
If you can find me one.
Oh, okay. We're on the lookout. If you are listening to us, drop us a WhatsApp.
Okay, sorry, Adrian. We digress once again.
But that was interesting, you see. But I want to encourage all our Gen Z listeners out there that actually when we first graduated, things were expensive as well, relatively.
It's relative,
Yeah,
right?
things were tough.
Yeah.
It was very tough, actually.
I think it's the reality is the market's always tough, but you just got to get tougher than the market.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, you got to be a bit ambitious.
A
you know?
lot ambitious. You got to be
No,
hungry.
just go a bit first. lah.
You gotta be
Okay,
hungry.
stand by. We're going for a traffic update. The traffic girl is coming on.
Kiss 92 Traffic.
It's your traffic girl for this Thursday morning on the AYE towards Tuas after Alexandra Road's entrance. Look out for a vehicle having a bit of trouble there. On the AYE towards the MCE, an accident right before the Buena Vista exit causing a bit of backup. Avoid lane 1 if you're heading down that stretch. Wherever you are today, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show, and The Big Show TV is just Glenn and Angel. And Adrian Choo from Korea Agility International. He's so nice that you're a traffic girl.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
like, you gave us the traffic and that's it. If it's a traffic CEO, 5 minutes later.
Traffic is still slow on the AYE.
Okay, anyway, Angel, stop talking bad about it.
Oh my gosh, wow. See how that spun around. That's a skill right there, which is what we're talking about with Adrian Choo. Essential skills to master in 2025. Don't take any lessons from Glenn.
So off air, just now we were talking about being resilient. And I think no matter what, I think resilience is the key that brings us through the whole bumpy year or even during good times as well. So it's a mindset. It's an approach. When you see a problem, it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. I know I sound very corny when I say that, but every failure or every bump in the road, to me, when I see a roadblock, to me, it's not the end of the road. It's just for me to back up a little and move somewhere else in another direction.
What? When you see a traffic roadblock, you reverse and you...
No,
Turn.
he's
Not-
talking about life
Drive
block.
off.
Life
not,
block.
not the alcohol check.
Oh,
roadblock.
I see.
A life block, not a road block.
When I see something like, if I want to pitch my business to somebody or to some company and they say no, then fine, okay, find out why, reverse, figure out how to improve the offering and take it on again. So it's a matter of being resilient. And I think the winners, if you look in life, the winners and those who last the longest are usually the most resilient. You know, if you watch Survivor, it's always about the one who's not just always the one who's smartest, but the one who literally outlasts, outwits, and outplays.
Survivor.
Survivor.
Season
It's
75.
Still, yeah, it's still going on. It's crazy. So we have Mall that's come on, and she's just referring to the AI bit. She says, not going to lie, I was really disappointed that majority of New Year's greetings circulating yesterday were AI images, not actual images put out by people. And you see a lot more brands using AI as well. When we were at the BMW showroom as well,
Yeah.
the entire ad was modeled by AI models. And Winston thinks that being skilled is the most valuable commodity in the world.
Amen to that. And talking about AI, AI models and AI graphics, I think if you're a graphic designer, I think you got to watch out. It's scary because the AI can just
It's automated.
it
Do
can
what they're
spit out-
doing,
yeah,
right?
It can spit out 16
Even
designs.
better.
Yeah, 16 designs, even better.
And in half the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Anime or whatever it is you want to do, it just comes out. Because I saw this picture of in China, they had this entrance exam for the graphic design school. They have like thousands of people in the hall drawing, and I was thinking, oh, darn it, AI can draw 1,000
In seconds. Yeah, I've played around with some AI online as well, where you say, I want a tiger in a snowsuit playing, throwing snowballs, drinking tiger beer or whatever it is. And it'll churn that out for you.
Yeah.
But like what Cheyenne said off air earlier as well, AI is terrible for the environment because the amount of servers it uses to churn out those images is so much. It needs so much water for it to
Yes.
work as well. So if you can limit your AI usage, do
Yeah.
it unless absolutely
Which is why
necessary.
hypocrites, in the world,
Yeah.
right? You use one plastic bag, that's it. You get condemned.
Yeah.
But then are they using AI? Yes,
Probably.
they are.
Yes, you're right though. Yeah.
People should stop that, seriously.
What, being
like judging, being
hypocritical?
so judgy.
I think people should be given the knowledge of what is happening, say, with the use of AI, with the use of, for example, a plastic bag, and then they take that and they choose to do with it what they want.
That's why I never recycle my plastics.
Yeah.
I don't recycle my plastics. I just throw it away.
Oh wow!
Unless the big
We-
chunky
You're telling
ones I do.
Angel that.
we
You're
cannot
telling
be,
Angel
we,
that.
we cannot be friends. I'm sorry. We cannot be. The other day, I had to get a plastic bag, and my husband very kindly agreed to carry it for me because I am so embarrassed to be seen with a plastic bag.
Oh,
I
really?
cannot. I
Wow.
really cannot. I will use my bag
Just-
if I have to. I really cannot.
Just say it's made of that. What's
Cassava.
That? Cassava.
No,
Yeah.
you can tell when it's made of cassava. I won't even hold
Like
like
you
a
just
bottle
say
of water.
cassava, nobody will know. How many people know about this cassava?
This is
Huh?
true.
Cassava. I was once called cassava. Cassava Nova.
I think it's a Casanova.
Okay. Anyway.
Cassava, you're a potato.
Okay.
You're a root vegetable.
Yes. Okay, this is where we check on out of here. Thank
was
you very
quick,
much,
huh?
Adrian, for joining us today. It's been 42 minutes.
Wow,
We didn't
pleasure.
even make it through your whole list.
No, we can do it next week
Okay,
again.
let's do
There's lots
that.
of episodes up. And Happy New Year to all our listeners out there. Have fun this year ahead. If you have any challenges or what, just drop us an email, info@careeragility.org, and try our coachcarol.ai website as well if you want to have a go at checking your career health. But in the meantime, have fun, enjoy. The thing I like about it is that there is another holiday coming up, which is this weekend. So
Oh, that's true. The
there's
weekend
another
is
break.
here.
There's another break. So we just had one yesterday. That's Saturday and Sunday.
And then very soon we'll
Chinese
be saying,
New
what
Year.
up?
Yes.
It's like what?
It's 3 weeks away.
20,
29th.
just over 20 days
Yeah,
away.
Amazing.
Anyway, okay. Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine.
All right. Up next, Conan Gray. This is Maniac on KISS 92.